Alright, I am here to share how I am setting up my Compact Vertical Erin Condren planner, so let's get into it. Friends, to introduce myself, I'm Sherry with Sherry's Plans. I share my planner ideas, reviews, and inspirations here on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, so check those out. The links will be in the description of this video. I'm so excited to get into this planner. I have made a decision. I'm going to use the Compact Vertical layout as my planner for this academic year 2022-2023, and I'm pumped about it. I'm so excited. I was in an hourly planner for like the beginning of 2022, and I thought when launch came, I knew I wanted to move back into the vertical 7x9. I thought that was my decision, like that's what I wanted to do. And then they came out with this layout, and I made a few like mock spreads trying it out, and I am in love with the layout in this planner. I think it's gonna work out perfectly for me. So I wanna show you guys how I'm gonna set up the A5 size life planner. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys some ideas, how I'm gonna use this, and then I'll set it up. I'll come back and I'll show you guys how I have everything set up. I just wanna like have my time and not have to do it on camera with the pressure of it being on camera. I kind of just want to have my time doing it. So I'm going to do that, then come back, show you guys how I set everything up. So let's go ahead and we'll start flipping through this. First of all, on the name page here, I have this name sticker from Study Girl Doodle. I bought it back in April because she was like the first person I heard that had like a color blends design for like a name sticker. So I thought that'd be so fun to add here. I bought a couple different sizes for the 7x9 and the A5 size, and decided on this one for the name, for my name right here. Let's go ahead and flip through this. So the year at a glance. I'm undecided if I'm gonna use this because I don't think I've done really good at using this and keeping up with it in the past. But I think I might this year. And I think it will be good because the way I've used it before is I've kept track of my vacation, my paid holidays, and my sick time. But what I might do is add my boyfriend's vacation time. He did have an incident come up this past, actually just like a few weeks ago, where they thought he had ran out his vacation, and he was pretty sure he hadn't yet, so he was trying to like figure out when he had taken his vacation. And it was kind of a funny story because he was texting me this and I was at work, and I'm like, well, if I was home I would be able to pull up my planner and show you. And he was like, well, which one? I'll find it. And I'm like, no, you're not gonna go through my stuff and find this planner. I can't tell you exactly where October is or whatever, but like, no. I'm like, I'll tell you later when I get home. But I think it would be a good idea to keep track of his vacation days too, just so like nothing like that comes up, or we can look at it a little bit easier. So I might try to do that. So a couple different ways that I've done this, and well, what I did last year was I used these color dot markers, and I like this idea, but the only thing that's a little bit difficult is when you are trying to like if days change, like if I cancel vacation or something like that. So another option that I have I'm playing with is using these transparent dot stickers from Planner Kate. And I love these because you can, you see how they just fit over, this is a sampler sheet I have here, but you see how they just fit over the day, and you could still see the day in there. But if you want to change, it's removable, promise. If you want to change the, your vacation or something, your plans change, you can pull it up. I've used this sticker a couple times, it's probably, but if your plans change and you need to change the date of your vacation or something changes, you can just remove the sticker and put it somewhere else. So these are sheet S806. I have some samplers here. So S806. They also have these rectangle sizes. So I'm not exactly sure which ones I'm going to use, but this might be an option for me for this year. I think it might be a little bit easier because I do, you know, plans do tend to change and stuff gets canceled or moved around. So I think that might be what I'll do. So that's how I'm going to set up this year at a glance page. I think this is great too for parents with kids in schools, especially if you have like, you know, an elementary and a middle school, or maybe they're not off at the same time, or they've got different exam weeks or parent-teacher conference weeks or whatever it is going on, that like their schedules may be a little bit different. This would be great for, like, you can color code per kid or for different days off or whatever it is. But I think this is great for that. I think people too use this for budgeting, paychecks, when bills are due, or when paydays are, stuff like that. This next section are these 12 boxes. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did last year. And I'll show you an example. I'll show you what I did last year. I used these 12 boxes for 12 different areas of my house, and how we were like doing upgrades and had different plans and ideas for these different areas of our house. And I think I'm still gonna do this. You can see we did mark off some items on here, and some things did change. So I think I'm still gonna do this for these 12 boxes. I might not, I kind of forced 12 different areas here. I might not do 12 different areas. Like I might put the hall, that same thing with like our house and painting and stuff like that. Yeah, but I think I'm still gonna do that this year because I like that idea. It was easy to come back to and see, you know, kind of what things we had discussed and putting them back into, like checking them off or putting them in my planner or something. So I think I'm gonna do that. I really like that this year, you can see last year in the colorful, there was a line here that kind of like coordinated with the different months in the EC colorway. So I don't want to say kind of forced, because obviously like I didn't use those colors for months, but it like really went with the different months of the year, and it kind of like held you to, like it went from January to December. So if you're using like the academic year like I am, if you wanted to use this for, one other way I've used this is for like weight loss and monthly measurements and stuff. So you would start here in July, then come back here to start in January. So I like though that this year they didn't have the colored lines in there. You can really use these boxes however you want. So I've seen people use those 12 boxes for goals. I've also seen them use them for like I said, weight loss and measurements, or I've seen people use them for memories, or I've seen people use them for like making like a gift list for people, like keeping like gift ideas together. There's lots of different ways that you can use these boxes. Like I said, I think I'm going to keep our home projects together in here, and that's how I think I'm going to use these boxes. Okay, so I'm going to film separately a plan with me for the month of July, and it will be interesting planning my month in the A5 size because I've always done it in my 7x9. Even my daily planner, I don't use the monthly spread in there, so I don't use the A5 size in there, but I think it will be interesting. So I'm gonna plan a film with me for the month later. And then I'm still trying to decide how I want to use this dashboard page. I was using it, I should say I was like putting stuff in it, but I'm not sure how much I was actually using the dashboard page, the productivity dashboard page in my past planners. And then I just stopped filling it out altogether because I didn't find that I was actually like, I'd fill it out at the beginning of the month, but I wasn't like referencing it. So I don't know exactly how I want to use this just yet. And then the compact vertical, so I'm also going to do a plan with me for the first week here in my compact vertical. Let's see, let's keep flipping through the back here. So what I did is this was an 18-month planner. I kept July monthly in here in case there's stuff that comes up that I want to put in for the month of July 2023. But I took out the weekly pages for July, and then for the rest of the 18 months that were in here. But I did start to plan in here in May. This was in May. So I started to, actually was that my first? Yeah, I did start to plan in here in May. So I kept these layouts. These are just some of them that I've done. And like I said, I love this. I think this has been working out really well for me. And then this is this week. So like I said, I think this compact vertical layout has been working really well for me, so I'm going to keep going with this layout here. So then what I did is I took out the rest of these pages, but I kept like this last notes page in here in case I wanted a couple extra notes pages. What I did in my last year's planner setup video is I uncoiled and I uncoiled my 7x9, and then I only kept 6 months of the 7x9 on that coil because using so many stickers, like it bulks up so much, and I just didn't feel like dealing with the uncoiling and the recoiling of my planner this year. So I purchased the 18-month for the bigger coil, and I'm gonna keep the whole year in here without removing anything. And I'm gonna just try that out and see how that works. The other thing I did last year in my planner was I added more notes pages. I added like dot grid notes pages, I added graph notes pages, and I added those from my other Erin Condren notebooks. I like uncoiled those too and took out pages to add to this. It was a lot of work. But what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm just going to show you guys how I'm using the notes pages that I was actually given and kind of show you guys what I did with those. So I start by jotting down some ideas and using them on these sticky notepads, and I'll show you guys kind of what the things that I'm going to keep in here. Now, like I said, I used to have a ton of notes pages in my last year's life planner, and I didn't find myself referencing a lot of those notes pages. So I'm going to, like I said, not add more and kind of scale back and keep to the things I'm like actually using. But there's lots of ideas out there for how to use your notes pages. I'll actually link that video because it will show you guys like a ton of way how I set up those notes pages and how you can set up yours. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 pages for my dog's information. I have 6 dogs, so it's a lot of information to keep. I'll like divide this up into 3 different sections on each of these pages, and I'll put, I do have a little photo printer. I might put photos of my dogs in here if I can get some good pictures, just to be cutesy. But I'll put their picture, I might put their picture in here, but like I'll keep name, date of birth, and then any vet or follow-up appointments or medications or something like that, anything that happens that they need to be seen for. I do try to get my dogs to get their shots like about the same time, but it's really hard to get the whole circus to go to the vet at the same time. So I'll keep their like shots and medications that they're given in here. And then I have 2 pages here I'm going to keep for pen tests. And what I did before was I had a page, I think I took it out. Anyways, I had a page that I used for EC colorways. I'll show you guys my, I'll compare these notes pages to what's in here. So, I had a page for, where is it? I have a page in here for EC colorways, and I love this page and I love the idea of it. I just didn't find that I was using it as much as I thought I was going to, for one, and I didn't really feel like dragging out all these markers again and trying everything out again. You can see like I tried to find some to match or better match the colors that I had picked up recently. But I have like the color dot markers, mile liners, the fine tip markers, and the dual tip markers, their colors and which ones matched up. But like I said, I don't feel like I'm going to redo this one again. I might save this page somewhere, but I don't find myself redoing this page again. Just because, like I said, for one, I didn't reference it. So I think that was kind of a bummer. But I do like this, I think I have one in here too. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I do have a pen test page in here. So I like this pen test page, especially because I have more highlighters. Like I'd want to put more highlighters in here. And then I'm kind of thinking about playing around with some different pens. Now I have my Villa Beautiful pen, love my Villa Beautiful pens, but I kind of just feel like switching it up a little bit, trying something different. So I think I'm gonna redo this page, and that way I can like add pens to it that I do find that I like or don't like, whatever it is. And then add these highlighter pens in here as well. And maybe some other pens that I have. So that's how I'm gonna use these 2 pen test pages. I'm gonna have a page for the weight loss. I did something different. So I used to, in my last one, I had a weight loss and like a rewards page right next to each other. But I don't think I'm gonna do the rewards thing, because I do find that maybe whatever I set for rewards right now might not be the rewards that I want in a couple of months. So what I did do was I made this tracker sticker, and I'm so excited because it's so cute and I love the way it came out. I made this on Canva, and I'll see if I can link it, or I don't know. I'll see what I can do so you guys can have it too. Maybe. I'll see what I can do. If not, comment if you want me to send it to you or something like that, and I'll send it to you. So I made this in Canva, and I thought this was super cute, and I think I'll just use that as like a weight loss tracker or something, and I'll just sticker it in here instead of my very busy one that I had in there last year and stuff. And I'll just do a weight loss page in here instead of a rewards tracker too. So annual expenses is another page that I like to do, and I'll show you guys what that looks like, what that looked like in my last one here, because I don't have the costs associated with these things, but I do have like when our car registrations and HOA fees were and launch, so I can look at this and be like, oh yeah, those are big expenses that I have coming up. So like I know July is usually like the back to school launch for Erin Condren, and that's one of their bigger launches. And then in October we have like the Power Sheets launch, and then advent calendars are coming out September, October-ish. So I want to be able to save money for those as well. So it just kind of gives me some expenses, what I might be spending some money on. So I like this page. I think I'm going to keep it. And then my Go Wild budget. I do have something similar set up in my agenda right now. And I think I might just do like, I think I might set it up in here too, to maybe to track purchases I've made, or how much I've put into my savings and stuff like that for the Go Wild. So I think I might do that in here as well. Like I said, I have the EC colorway page in here, but I don't think I'm gonna redo this. I will have a washi samples page. And I think, cause I've got like, Erin Condren came out with a lot of different washi from this year's launch. They had like a 4-pack of rolls for each different design that they came out with. So I was thinking about swatching those on here, and yeah, I don't know, I might swatch some other stuff on the other side. I'm not too sure, but that's what I was thinking about, doing like a washi sample page. And then we have our heritage and awareness page, and then on the contacts page, I like using this for shop discounts. I've used this before in the past, but you can put like the name and like the website, and then like the discount code and the % off or whatever it is. Or if you have to spend $25 to get the discount, then you can put that on here too. But I thought this was fun, and I like that idea, so I'm gonna use that here. And then this like forward-looking calendar, I don't think I've ever used, but I don't know, like 2024 is so far out there. But if you had something coming up like weddings or graduations that you know is gonna happen, like you can definitely put that in here. But I do think like this is a little far out for me to plan. So anyways, that's my plan of how I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna go off camera, do my setup on it, and then I'll come back here and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I went ahead and finished setting this up for the most part, so I'll show you guys what I did. I did decide to go with these transparent square stickers. I have a sheet. It's sheet number 807 that I was using previously, probably like 2 years ago. So I just dug that out, and I'm gonna use that again. Like I said, I'm keeping track of my sick days, vacation, paid holidays, and my boyfriend's vacation. This is the 12 boxes. I went ahead and just used one color for the headers and one color for the dot markers, just to make it a little bit more simple. And I did like shorten up some of the squares here, so I'm not using them all right now, but if something else comes up that I want to start like taking note about things we're going to do in the garage, or what was the other one? I think my boyfriend's office. If I decide I want to add those categories, I can, but for now this is what we got. And these were all items I just transferred over from our last list that we had. I don't think we've added anything too much. We've just been knocking out some of the projects that were in our head. So nothing changed on those so far. So let's go ahead and flip to the notes page. I'll show you all what this looks like. I remembered I have new annual trackers from Planner Kate coming. So I think I'm going to put them on this page. I have another blank page in there. I'm going to put them in here somewhere. I'm not quite sure yet. So this is my dog's information. We call our pack the younger boys, but this is their information. Right now I just have names and birthdays in here. Like I said, I think I'm going to find pictures and probably cut and put out some pictures in here as well. This was my pen test page. I kind of just grabbed all the pens that I did have and kind of just tried them out again, seeing which ones I want to use or continue using in my planner. I have highlighters that I started over here. I do have a lot more pens and highlighters that I might continue to add to this page. I have like a set of Right Tech, I think is the brand, that a lot of people have been sharing recently that I have on their way, so I might add those in here as well. This is my weight loss tracker. I added some doodles from Planner Kate sheets in here for each month, just to kind of liven it up a little bit, I guess. I'm really happy with the way that came out. My annual expenses, I love this. I use these from the doodle sheets as well. It's cute. My Go Wild budget, I think I'm going to decide against putting the Go Wild budget inside of this planner because I already have sheets in my daily, my ring agenda, and I'm really trying to stay away from like duplicating things or like, you know, I don't know, just being repeated unnecessary things. And this page was blank. I have my washi samples on this page. And then I started my discounts lists over here. So right now I've got a list of coupon codes I'm using, and then a short list of the couple coupon codes, my personalized coupon codes that I have to share. So that is that. And that's what I got set up. Like I said, I think my other videos I have that I'm going to do for setup were going to be a July plan with me, and then a July, or the first week in my new planner plan with me for the Compact Vertical. And then I've got to have my agenda setup video. We're going to be setting up my agenda. So that's what I've got planned coming up. So thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.